This year, you can submit your Countryside Stewardship Revenue claim online using the Rural Payment Service. Go to www.gov.uk/claim-rural-payments. You can already access the Countryside Stewardship Option Finders tool via the Rural Payment Service. This year, you will also be able to submit revenue and capital claims. Your revenue claim must be submitted by the claim deadline, which is the 15th of May in 2018. Apply for a Hedgerows and Boundaries grant or apply for a Woodland Management Plan grant. To sign into the Rural Payment Service, you'll need your customer reference number. This is a 10-digit number which the Rural Payments Agency will have given you when you first registered online. You'll also need the password you created. If you've forgotten your password, click the link to create a new one. If you're not registered or have any other queries regarding the Rural Payment Service, call 03000 200 301 or search Register for Rural Payments at gov.uk. Before you start, it's important to check that you're eligible to claim and that you've complied with the rules relating to your agreement. Read the scheme manual that governs your agreement to find out more. You should also read the How to Submit Your Revenue Claim online guidance. Both the manual and the How to Submit Your Claim guidance are available to download from the gov.uk website. Just search for Countryside Stewardship and follow the links. Once you've signed into Rural Payments, you'll see a list of the businesses you have permission to act for. Select the business you wish to submit a revenue claim for by clicking View Business next to the name. Before you create the claim, you need to check that you have the correct permissions. From the Business Overview page, click on the Give Access to this business link. You will see a screen headed People and Permissions, which lists anyone who is already authorised to act on behalf of the business. Click on your name, then click on Countryside Stewardship Agreements. Your permission level needs to be set at Submit if you want to create a claim or submit a claim. If you are unable to amend the permission level yourself, it can be done by anyone whose permission level under Business Details is set at Full Permissions. They will need to sign into the Rural Payments and update your permission level before you can go any further. Please refer to How to Submit Your Claim guidance for further assistance with this. Once your permission level has been set correctly, scroll to the bottom of the Business Overview page to the Countryside Stewardship section and click on the Countryside Stewardship link. The Countryside Stewardship page will be displayed. You may need to refresh the page at this stage if you can't see the Countryside Stewardship Claims section. Click on the Countryside Stewardship Claims link. From the Countryside Stewardship Claims screen, click Create a new Countryside Stewardship Revenue Claim. A list of agreements associated with the business you selected will be displayed. Select the agreement you wish to submit the claim for by clicking the circle to the left of the agreement name and then click Create a new Countryside Stewardship Revenue Claim. This will create a new claim with a unique claim reference number. You will receive an on-screen confirmation that the claim creation was successful. When this appears, click Close to return to the claim screen and continue with your claim submission. If the option to create a claim is not available, please refer to the How to Submit guidance for further assistance. On-screen help is available throughout the online claim process. This can be accessed by clicking on the Help link. The revenue claim will have a status of created. The next step is to confirm the options you are claiming. Click Open, then click on the triangle next to the Complete Your Claim to view the sections you need to complete. There are 3 sections relating to the different types of revenue option your agreement may contain. The first of these is agreement level options to be claimed. If your countryside stewardship agreement does not contain any agreement level options, a message stating your agreement does not contain any options of this type will be displayed. You do not need to take any further action and should click Close to return to the Complete Your Claim section. If your agreement does contain agreement level options, they will be listed here in alphabetical order, and you need to confirm the amounts you wish to claim. Click Open against the option code and enter the amount you are claiming in numerical format under Claimed Units. If you do not wish to claim any of the option, you must still open the option screen and enter a 0. You will not be able to submit your claim unless you have entered a claimed figure for all agreement level options. Click Save, then back to return to the agreement level option screen, and repeat this process for each agreement level option contained within the agreement. Once you have entered all of the amounts claimed, click Close to return to the Complete Your Claim section. The next section covers the parcel-based options to be claimed. If your countryside stewardship agreement does not contain any parcel-based option, a message stating your agreement does not contain any options of this type will be displayed. You do not need to take any further action and should click Close to return to the Complete Your Claim section. If your agreement does contain parcel-based options, they will be listed here in alphabetical order. The claimed amount for each option is automatically set to match the total amount of the option contained within your agreement, but this can be amended if you wish to reduce the amount you are claiming. To amend a claimed amount, click Open against the option code. You can delete the figure against each parcel in the claimed column and enter the reduced amount you wish to claim in numerical format. Some options are potentially liable for double funding because they could also be used to meet ecological focus area requirements for the basic payment scheme. These options will be identified by the appearance of an EFA area column on the individual option page. The amount in this column is automatically set to 0. If your countryside stewardship option and EFA occupy the same area of land within the parcel, delete the 0 and enter the area that is co-located. Further information regarding EFA is displayed on the individual option screen, or you can refer to the Relationship with the Basic Payment Scheme section of the scheme manual that governs your agreement. Once you are happy with the amount claimed and the EFA area, if applicable, click Save, then back to return to the parcel-based option screen, and repeat this process for each parcel-based option contained within your agreement. Finally, click Close to return to the Complete Your Claim section. Next, you need to confirm the rotational options to be claimed. If your countryside stewardship agreement does not contain any rotational options, a message stating your agreement does not contain any options of this type will be displayed. However, you must answer the question regarding the location of rotational options with not applicable, or you will not be able to submit your claim. Enter NA, then click Close to save and return to the Complete Your Claim section. If your agreement does contain rotational options, they will be listed here in alphabetical order. The claimed amount for each option is automatically set to 0, so you need to confirm the amounts you wish to claim. Click Open against the option code. The individual option screen will open and displays any parcels that are eligible for the option. If you know where this rotational option will be located in this scheme year, enter the amount you are claiming against each relevant field parcel in numerical format under Claimed. If you do not know at this stage where this rotational option will be located in this scheme year, you must still indicate how much of the option you wish to claim by entering the amount claimed against any available field parcels. If you enter a claimed figure that exceeds the individual parcel area, or your total claimed exceeds the total amount approved in your agreement, an error message will be displayed and you will not be able to proceed until you have corrected this. As with the parcel-based options, the EFA area column will appear if the option is potentially liable for double funding. If any of the option area is also being used to meet EFA requirements, you should enter that area that is co-located. Once you are happy with the amount claimed and the EFA area if applicable, click Save, then Back to return to the rotational options screen and repeat this process for each rotational option contained within the agreement. You then need to answer the location of rotational options question. If you know the location of all of the rotational options you are claiming in this scheme year, answer yes to this question. If you do not know the location of all of the rotational options you are claiming and will be confirming this information to Natural England at a later date, you must answer no to the question. This will ensure you are given the opportunity to amend this information at a later date. You must provide confirmation in writing to Natural England of the location of your rotational options as soon as this information is available, and no later than the 1st of September in the scheme year. Finally, click Close to return to the Complete Your Claim section. You have now confirmed the options you are claiming, and you need to complete the remaining sections under Complete Your Claim. You must answer the questions within each section of the submission, or the submission of your claim will fail. Changes to your claim. You need to confirm whether you have made any changes to your claim. For example, you have been unable to carry out the management required for an option. Answer yes or no to the question. If you answer yes, you need to give an explanation in the box provided, then save and close. Other public funding. Countryside stewardship cannot be used to pay for environmental management which an agreement holder is required to carry out under other alternative grant schemes or obligations. In order to assess the eligibility of your claim, if your agreement includes revenue options for access, maintenance and/or restoration of buildings, Natural England must be informed of any other public funding you have received. If your agreement does contain options of this type, answer yes or no to the question. If you answer yes, you also need to provide the total amounts received in pounds. If there are no options of this type in your agreement, answer no to the question, then save and close. Organic land. This section is only applicable if your agreement includes organic options. Natural England need to confirm the eligibility of your claim by checking whether you meet the definition of an active farmer. If you are unsure whether you meet this definition, search for active farmer on the gov.uk website for further guidance. Answer yes or no to the question. If your agreement does not contain any options of this type, answer not applicable, then save and close. Declarations. Read the declaration fully and select yes to confirm that you accept all of the terms. Click Close to save and return to the Complete Your Claim section. You have now entered your claim details and accepted the declaration. You are ready to generate and download your claim summary and evidence checklist. You can use the claim summary to check that your claim details are correct. Some of the options you are claiming may require you to submit supporting evidence. The evidence checklist will confirm what is required, and you should review it before you submit your claim. Go to View and print your claim summary. then select Generate. Once the claim summary has been created, the date and time the document was last updated will appear above the download button, and you will now be able to click Download to open the summary. You can print a copy or save it to your computer. If you make any changes to your claim, you should always generate a new document before you download it to ensure that you have the most up-to-date information. You also need to generate and download your evidence checklist by going to View and Print your evidence checklist, and repeat the process you followed for the claim summary. Once you have completed all of the sections under Complete Your Claim, and you have generated and downloaded your claim summary and evidence checklist, you can submit your claim. Go to Submit Your Claim, then select Submit. You will receive an on-screen confirmation that your claim has been submitted, and the status of your claim will change to Submitted -Awaiting Evidence. If your claim submission fails, please refer to the How to Submit guidance for further assistance. Once you have successfully submitted your claim, your covering letter will be available to generate and download. You need to submit your supporting documents by the claim deadline, which is the 15th of May in 2018. These documents include all evidence listed on the evidence checklist. You may also need to provide a valid organic certificate and schedule covering the claim period, an accountant certificate to confirm active farmer status. Please refer to the Countryside Stewardship Grants page and the scheme manual for your agreement for more information on the documents required and any additional requirements specific to your agreement. When you send your supporting documents to Natural England, please include a copy of your covering letter to help us identify your claim. You should also mark your claim ID, found on the top right of your evidence checklist, clearly on each sheet. This video was made by Natural England. If you have any questions regarding this claim and would like to contact us, call Newcastle on 020 822 5663 or email newcastle@naturalengland.org.uk. To write to us, the address is Natural England, Lancaster House, Hampshire Court, Newcastle upon Tyne, NE4 7YH. You can follow us on Twitter @RuralPay and @Natural England. You can also watch our videos on the Natural England YouTube channel.